And I am Shivam Tyagi.
I am Rishtap Singh.
I am Akash Chaudhary.
I am Radhika. I am Khushi.
So today our presentation topic is cybercrime and its effects on major countries. So without wasting a moment of time, so let us start. First of all, I would like to invite Mr. Bresh Pratap Singh to explain about what is cybercrime and its types.
Thank you, Shivam. So, what is what is cybercrime? A cybercrime is a crime that involves a computer or a computer network. The computer may have been used for committing the crime, or it may be the target. The cybercrime may be the various types, such as DDoS, cyber stalking, cyber phishing, online scam. So, firstly, we start from DDoS. So, what is DDoS? Distributed denial of services. DDoS attacks are used to make online services unavailable by down the trafficking and overwhelming the sites with traffic from variety of sources. These variety of sources is called botnets. Then hackers hack your computer and get all their information regarding your bank details, your personal informations, and etc. Next, what is cyber stalking? Cyber stalking is a kind of cybercrime that involves online harassment, such as typically cyber stalkers use social media, websites, search engines to hack the system. Usually, the cyber stalkers know their victim and make person feel afraid about their safety. Next, what is phishing? This type of attacks involves hackers to send malicious emails on the user's computer with the help of URLs and multiple things. Users are tricked into the email by changing their passwords, update billing information, and then when they tricked on that URLs or emails, they give all their access of their computer to the hacker. Next, what is online scam? These are usually in the form of ads, emails, including promises, rewards, and an unrealistic form of amount of money. Thank you.
So thank you Mr. Bresh for explaining it. So now Mr. Akash Chaudhary will explain its major effects in India.
Thank you, Shivam. So, what are the impacts of cyber crimes in India? So, firstly, potential economic impact. These types of criminal offenses are directly related to money in misfortunes. Numerous of individuals have deposition that cyber wrongdoing is a reality of working together in the high-tech cities. It is basically related to money and monetary terms. Then the second point is impact on the market value of the companies, as it is related to monetary effects of security penetrates to where to put their data, as physical data are somehow too easy to keep safe, but online data are not easy to keep safe. They are at very high risk. Then a market esteem approach catch the capital market desire for the misfortune because of security breaks. As cyber crimes are day by day increasing, so the security breaks are always breaking. And the third point, impact on consumer trust. As due to consumer trust issues, their trust are always not considered. They are breaking every day as they barge into the other space and attempt to break the rationale of the pages. These all cause the client to lose their personal data in the cyber crimes attack. Then consumers are affected by bad and fake websites, data, and wrong information. Then areas ripe for exploitation, that is national security. So each and every sector of our economy is using technology. Even military, that is Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force, depends intensely on the technology. So the safety of our national security is the most important. And the last point, which is not mentioned here, that is impact on our youth. They are going in wrong direction because of cybercrime. So the bar graph is all shown here, and which shows that Rajasthan is on the peak for the cyber crimes since 2019 to 2021. That's all from my side.
So thank you so much, Mr. Akash. Wonderfully you explain about India. So now Ms. Radhika will explain cybercrime cases in China.
There are many cases in China. I will explain two cases. First is hacker linked to China. Chinese government stole millions in COVID benefit. Millions of dollars have been stolen from COVID relief benefit by hackers linked to the Chinese government. A hacking group called APT41 stole at $20 million in COVID relief benefit that include small business loans and unemployment funds. Uh, from over a dozen of states, the report said. A group is based in Chengdu. The official told that the news outlet that several investigations into pandemic frauds are pointing back to foreign state hackers. This marked the first known case of cybercrime that hacker linked to China's government have led to security issues in other countries. The stealing of money began in mid 2020 and spanned 2,000 accounts, adding that more than 40,000 financial transactions took place. And the second case is hacker claim theft of police information in Chinese largest data leak. A hacker has claimed to have procured a trove of personal information from the Shanghai police on 1 billion Chinese citizens. It is one of the biggest data breach in history. The anonymous internet user identified as China Dan posted on hacker forum breach. Forum last week offering to sell the more than 23 terabytes of data for 10 Bitcoin, equivalent to about $2 lakh. In 2022, the Shanghai National Police database was leaked. This database contained many TB of data information on billions of Chinese citizens. Database contained info on 1 billion Chinese national resident and 7 billion case records, including name, address, birthplace, national ID number, mobile number, all crime and case details. And this is the graph of China cases. It is an increase to cases in 2005, 2005 in cases was increase in cases.
So thank you, Ms. Radhika, for wonderful explaining. So now cybercrime cases in USA will be explained by Ms. Kushi.
We all are well aware of the fact that America belongs to a capitalist economy and is a vast country. So it records the highest number of breaches in the world. Almost 50 million citizens of US have been affected by cybercrime. In 2020, the FBI estimated more than 4 billion was lost to cybercrime in the US. Nearly 8 out of every 10 citizens are affected by cybercrime in US. So it is understandable that Americans are worried about cybercrime more than anyone else in the world. 6.59% of organizations were hit by ransomware in 2017. Between 2017 and 2017 to 2021, cybercrime increased by 153% from 27,829 cases in 2017 to 70,288 cases in 2021. Now I am going to tell you about a robbery which took place in July 1994. 2 decades ago, a group of enterprising criminals was led by young computer programmers in St. Petersburg, Russia, hacked into electronic systems of the major US bank and started stealing money. No mask, no note, no gun. It was a technological age. This case began in July 1994 when several corporate bank customers discovered that the total of 4 billion was missing from their bank accounts. Criminals gained access by exploiting the telecommunication network and comprising valid user IDs and passwords. 2020 was a record-breaking year, largely for the wrong reasons. The FBI has just added another record to 2020's collection. Last year saw the highest amount of cybercrime complaints. FBI, which stands for Federal Bureau of Investigation, which leads federal agency for investigating cyber attacks and instructions. Federal means national government of US, and Bureau stands for Department of Government, and investigation is what we do, gathering facts and evidences. It was established on July 26, 1908 as the Department of Justice of US. It was eventually changed to the Federal Bureau of Investigation in 1935. More than 143 million Americans affected in 2017. That's all by my side.
So thank you so much, Ms. Kusi, for your multidimensional explanations about USA. So now I would like to explain what measures adopted by the government till now. So first of all, cybercrime portal. So there is a cybercrime portal number 155260 recently launched by the government of India through the Gazette notifications. And second one, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. Basically, it falls under the Ministry of Home Affairs because this ministry is responsible for upholding the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and security of the India. So it works on the 7 dimensions, that is coordination, cooperation, research, reporting, analytics units, and multiple economic dimensions. So next is CERT. So this is the Indian Computer Emergency Response Team that works in the Ministry of Information Technology and set up by the ministry in 2018 with multidimensional approach, and it has several perspectives and dimensions and coordinate through all over ministries. It has the advanced technology to tackle the cyber crimes not only in government but at a private level. It also play major role. So next one is Cyber Surakshit Bharat. This initiative also launched in 2018 by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology that main work on to ensure this cyber security overall India. It works on the state-wise, first of all regional level, after that state level, and create a system of cyber security at a national level overall. Next one is Cyber Swasthya Kendra. So basically it works to cleaning our system, computer system, applications, and work with coordination international agencies also set up in 2017. So next is Personal Data Protection Bill. This was introduced by the Government of India in 2019 but could not implement because some issues raised in the parliament. So after panel recommendation, it comes a new draft in 2022 and it is still open for public discussion and debate. So you should also suggest your views if you have. So now I would like to explain what government should do. So first of all, I describe what government is done. So I think what can be do for more security. So independent ministry. So government of India should set up an independent ministry for cybercrime. so that we can work on only on security perspectives. This can also cooperate with Defense Ministry also. And next one is Indian Cyber Crime Services. So this is not in existence, Indian Cyber Crime Services. I think government should actually implement this as all Indian level services, because like Indian Administrative Services, Indian Police Services. So this there is a provision in our Indian Constitution, Article 312 says that if Rajya Sabha passes a resolution and think that it is the need of the hour to cope up with the ultimate situations and critical situations, so they can implement under this article. They can use it. Now this is the right time to implement this. And next one, Indian Institute of Cybercrime. It should be par with the Indian Institute of Technology and Indian Institute of Management, because as we know today our IITs and IIMs get global competency at global level, and every country want to recruit them in their countries. So this is the standard of our India. If we set up these kinds of institution for separately cyber security, so it would be very good not only for India but all countries can use our talent and our standards. So there is also provision in our Indian Constitution, that is a Article 246. If government consider this is the matter of national importance, and I think this is the obviously matter of national importance. So next is Information Technology Act 2000. I think it needed some amendment because this law is very old. If we find out today's scenario, then we need more improvement in this act, because like we have only two sections, 43A and 66B, to cope up the cybercrime, and that provide 3-year imprisonment. And next one is Delhi model should be followed like Delhi model. So in Delhi, Mr. Kejriwal adopted this model. Two cyber experts in each and every department. So if it implemented all states and national level, so it would be very beneficial. Next one is university and school curriculum. So we should adopt this our syllabus parts so that we can spread awareness at individual level. What measures we can adopt it, and research and development fund. So there is a recommendations by the Data Security Council of India. According to that, 0.65 to 1% annual budget of our should be allocated towards the cyber security, and separately 15 to 20% of our share should be allocated towards the cyber security, so that a robust cyber security system could be adopted in India. So this is video. You can go. So basically, so we adopted three countries. Basically, we present three country data, but through three countries, overall we presented all world data. Why? Because we adopted three models, like we explained about the USA model. So that is a capitalist economy. And next one, we explain about the China, that is the communist economy. So overall, two types of economy present time in existence. India is the exceptional model, that is the mixed economy. We adopted mixed economy. So overall we represented, so every country is the victim of the cybercrime. So I think we need a global solution for global problem. So like we have a only one convention, that is the Budapest Convention adopted in 2000, and even Budapest. Yes. Thank you, sir, for that. So, but I think that was not sufficient. That provide only guidelines for any country if they make any legal provisions and act for cybercrime and cyber security. Even India did not sign because some global breaches provisions that does not compete with our system, our economic system also. So we should enhance at multinational level, like we have several forums like BIMSTEC, Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Technical Tech Cooperation, and like SARC, South Association for Regional Cooperation, and like BRICS. So we can adopt a multi-dimensional approach and sign several kinds of mutual legal assistance treaty to cope up with these kinds of cyber crimes, and we should work on the artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and cloud computing, and very important, Internet of Things that should be separately adopted by the business industry. So overall, thank you so much.